Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in for another video. Today we are going to be attempting to make a matching jar for this smoke tray and grinder set that I've already made in a previous video. I'll link it down below so you can go back and watch that when this is done. But yeah, we're gonna use our deep pour Texpert 2-part resin, deep pour. I'm pretty sure I said that, but we're gonna repeat that because this jar is pretty deep. I'm pretty sure it's well over 4 inches. So I'm gonna pour my clear resin in, and then I'm gonna attempt to do some sort of swirl pattern with alcohol inks. Not quite sure how it's gonna come out. I do, however, think that I want my jar to be opaque. So maybe the swirl idea isn't gonna work because this is translucent, but not so much because it did have the white base. So I think now that I'm over here thinking about it, I'm gonna probably use some mica powder and alcohol ink. Like, I'm gonna pour me a purple. No, I'm gonna pour me a clear base. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that now. And what I'm also gonna do is spray my mold with a little bit of alcohol. My nozzle wants to work because these have like little ridges in them, you know? So I just want to get that alcohol down in there a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back and I mixed up all my colors. I used this iridescent purple from Small Tongue. That's that white you see over there. Then I have this lavender resin dye and purple, which are the same colors that I used on the other items. So I am literally going to just pour. Got a piece of glitter stuck on that. Don't know where that came from. Got that off. Good, thank you. Oh, I got glitter on my gloves. Must be glitter on something in here. Okay. So, first thing first, I am going to spray this with alcohol. If I can get this, I think I need to go ahead and, I'm spraying everything with alcohol at this point. Why? Because I'm trying to eliminate as many bubbles as possible. And I don't want to use a torch or a lighter because I've had a bad experience with it already. So that's why I'm here with it. Spray that, and that. Okay. So now I'm ready to pour. I already poured my clear, just a small amount. You can see it right there, just a small amount in there. And now I'm just going to fill my molds with the rest of this. I was thinking about adding some white pigment paste to this just to see if it gave me a different effect, but I'm going to leave it as is. I think it's going to come out really pretty. So yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's pour. And this one's the lavender. I'm going to pour half of that. And this one is the purple. You know what? Now that I'm pouring, I think I'm gonna stop pouring, and I think I'm gonna go around this with my little daughter tool and see if there's anything down in there, bubbles wise at least, you know. And then I'm going to do another squeeze because I've seen some bubbles come up. I'm going to do another quick squeeze. I'm really just squishing around the rim just to see if any bubbles come up. Then I'll spray it again. And I'll finish pouring. Let's see bubbles right there. Hopefully those will just rise to the top with all the alcohol in there now. So now I got those two purples in there. I'm just gonna mix my mica powder one more time. So every time I use mica powder, I seem to never mix it properly and I always get these specks. So let's just mix that one more time and then I'll hit it with alcohol to get rid of some of those bubbles. Okay, and now I'm going to just pour this. And that purple is so pretty. And originally I mixed up 12 ounces. I used about a half an ounce on this, on the top of this tray. And I mixed the rest in alcohol, ink, and mica powder. And this is all I have left. So this is almost full. Make sure it's in frame so you can see it. That's almost full. But before I, go too far, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this. So let's see. I want to mix this again. Yeah, I'm gonna mix that again. Trying to clean off my stick. And I just made so many bubbles, but I'm gonna spray it with alcohol again. I'm gonna clean my stick off again, and I am going to remix that purple as well. And then I'm gonna spray it with alcohol again. That was a lot. I'm gonna spray my mold, and I'm gonna just pour. So we're going in with the lavender first again. I don't think it's gonna make a difference because I probably mixed it all when I did that. Oh, you know what? Let me go around it with my little daughter tool first before I pour all that, so we don't mix it, you know? Good thing I did that. I've seen some bubbles come up and pop. Okay guys, so my camera stopped recording, but I did finish pouring the lighter, and I had some leftover resin, so I also poured these letter necklace, whatever things, pendants, and this, I believe that's called a protractor and a ruler. And we're probably going to give those as Valentine's Day gifts to teachers. But yeah, so everything is poured, and now we are just waiting for everything to set, well, cure. So I'll be back once that happens. And so far it is now 1 o'clock. And like I said before, work time on that resin is ridiculously long. I literally just finished pouring those ruler protractor things. It took me forever to pour those letters. And that resin is still movable. So yeah, work time on that deep pour Texpert resin, amazing, A1. But see you guys back once all this is cured, which will probably be tomorrow. Hey guys, so everything is finally dry enough to demold, because we know that this Texpert deep pour takes a while to dry, to cure. But fingerprints are going and coming right off, so I'm gonna assume that it's good enough to unmold. This one we're not gonna be able to unmold because of course I ran out of resin while pouring this one. These are just the extras. But yeah, we're gonna have to fill this one before we demold that, so we're gonna put that one to the side. But excuse me, these letters came out pretty good, and they're nice and solid, so I think those are gonna be cute. And then this one is pretty solid, so I'm gonna go ahead and demold that one as well. So you know what, let me go ahead and move these off to the side, and I'm going to demold this one. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, wow. I mean, you can tell there's lots of detail in here. All the numbers and stuff are in there. And Bubbles definitely got trapped in all those details. But I really wasn't expecting it to be so good. There's a little bit of an overspill right there. of the way. We put that over there. And now we have our letters. Now, this mold, I promise you, when I purchased it, I thought it was so much bigger because I was expecting to be making keychains with this. But this is definitely necklace pendant or big earring size. Oh yeah, that's where we're at with that one. But nonetheless, these would be really cute gifts for little girls or teachers or anyone, to be honest. And these are still soft. Of course, we use the deep pour, which takes 72 hours to cure. It's only been 24, but it's ready to demold in 24. So I'm taking them out just so I can show you guys. That one is the G. And I'm not mad at it. It's cute. It's tiny, but it's cute. So you can see it has a little hole up here. So you can make them into a pendant or a necklace, whatever you want, but they're tiny and they're cute. So I'm gonna flip this over and attempt to just pop them all out. I don't know, it's just not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Ooh. Okay, got it. And that one has over pour, which I'm not sure how I'm going to get that out because it's so tiny in there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm gonna let it cure fully before I try and mess with it. Or maybe not. I'll just try my deburring tool. How about that? See if that'll work. I'm so scared I'm gonna break it. Okay. All right. That's not too bad. I was able to get some of that out, but it's still really soft, so I am going to let those continue to cure. before I try to do anything else to them, because they're so tiny and I don't want to break them. Okay, so I've taken a couple of them out. I figure they're all gonna be pretty much the same. This was just the leftover, I believe it was an iridescent purple. So it's like it goes in white, but then it, shifts purple. And then purple alcohol ink. So you can see the difference right there. But yeah, that's pretty much all of them. They're all pretty much the same. Nothing really too special about them. That one has a bubble in them. That's the first bubble I've seen. But easy fix with some UV resin. But these are little adorable pendant pieces. We're gonna move those out the way now. And we're going to go ahead, let's do this. I'm not sure if I want to try this one. I'll try it. Let's see. Try to just let it down, because this is, ooh, I forgot how hard these things were to come out. I'm trying not to put so many handprints on it because it's not fully cured, but gotta get it out. It's still really soft, so I definitely don't want to squish at it. One second, I'll be right back. Okay, so still at it, got a little bit further. Gotta use your muscles for this one. Okay, got it out. Now, let's put this back the way it's supposed to be before it messes up. Which is going to be another challenge, correct? got that back. All right, now finished product. So if I'm remembering correctly, what I did with this was I poured clear first, or maybe I poured the white first. I think I poured the clear first, and I poured that iridescent white mica powder last, and this is the effect that I got. So yeah. Okay, not mad at it. Don't really know what I was expecting, so I'm not mad at it. This is the top for the jar, and I believe I did the same thing with this one. I poured the 2 alcohol inks first, and then I poured that mica powder. So let's see what happens with this. And of course, it's still soft, so gotta be gentle and careful. It's still very soft and bendy. I don't want to mess it up at all. So yeah. Okay, but that's the inside of that. And it looks like we have some bubbles, but it doesn't look like it messed up any of the, you know, the little thread thingies. Those all look perfect. So I think this jar is gonna work out perfectly, and it's actually much bigger than I thought it would be. That's the top, and I have pretty big hands, so yeah. But so yeah, we poured the transparent first, and then we poured that mica powder on top, and this is the effect that we got. I'm not mad at that at all. That looks pretty cool. And even though it's still transparent, it still looks cute. I like it. So we're gonna fix this back to where it's supposed to be. Put that to the side, and now let's open the actual jar. Now, when I made this, I mixed up a total of 12 ounces, and I got the jar, I believe this is called the protractor, the lighter holder, and all these letters, plus the ruler that wasn't quite full all the way. But yeah, I think that this jar probably takes about 9 ounces, I'm gonna say. So next time I make it, I'm gonna mix up 9 ounces, and we'll see if that works. Okay, here we go. See if we could get this thing out of here. Okay. That is tough. Where did I get this mold from? I think I got this mold from Temu. And some of these Temu molds are, you know, whack, but this one in that grinder and the lighter holder, yeah, those are legit really nicely made and thick and strong. So I'm literally just trying to roll this down as far as it'll let me. And you need some muscles for this. Sorry, the camera's moving around, but I'm definitely bumping the tripod right now. Okay. So once you get it down, you just wiggle it out maybe. Let's see. It's coming out pretty easy compared to that lighter holder, you know. Oh, and what's that? That's good. Okay, now just to break this seal because it's so bendy still. I am really deforming this at this point, if you ask me. So I'm just trying to break the seal and get this out of here first. It doesn't want to come out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere now. All right, and that is still really soft, so let me try and form that back before anything happens with that. Jeez, that was a workout. Let me flip this back in. Okay. Now, we did pour, for sure, we poured that mica powder after we poured everything else. And I think we may have poured clear first. But, yeah, this is where we're at with it. And I didn't want a fully opaque jar, and I did not get a fully opaque jar, and I'm so happy about that. I think the bottom is pretty transparent. I honestly can't care about that because who's going to pick the jar up and turn it around and say, oh, look what's in there? Nobody. But, yeah, there's a little bit of mica powder that was not mixed well in there. Those 1, 2, 3 little dots, not too bad, not too shabby. That is the jar itself. What's that? Oh, just some resin residue. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I love that. I actually really like that. So, it's still soft, so I'm not going to leave this on here, but I just want to test it to see if it works. Perfection! Oh, that is so cute. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm happy with that. I am so happy with that. And you can't really see inside of it either. Now, granted, if you put some stuff in there, you probably will see it. But it's not as transparent as I thought it was going to come out to be. And I am so happy about that. It's not even any, like, there's no real cleanup I need to do. Like, I do need to find a space that doesn't, you know, like all these little dust air particles that came. Like, that could have been prevented if I covered it after the fact. Like, once I noticed it in there. But that right there. Like, my house is a dust magnet, so stuff just attracts to my little workstation. But other than that, this is amazing. I'm making this one again for sure. And, yeah, matter of fact, let's see it with the tray and grinder.